Divine cards is a system of cartomancy where praying cards are used to make predictions of your characteristics and your future timeline. The origins of this system date back to over 20,000 years ago. This was during a time when ancient wise men observed the cosmos and formulate mathematical systems. These teachings were preserved till this day, and I'm honored to present to you the Divine Cards. In this system, each day of the year is assigned one card. Each living man or woman is assigned 1 to 4 cards depending on their date of birth. The main card or birth card is of most significance, followed by the planetary ruling card or PRC. For some birthdays, there is a third or fourth card. You can see from the chart here or check the links below for your card. If you feel that the card doesn't really resonate with you, you may want to look into your birth time. I noticed the time difference when I was calculating the lucky dates for a client to buy lottery. It opened the next day. For example, if you're born in Singapore on March 7, in New York, it's March 6. So you may have to convert your birth time to UTC and then follow that date to find your birth cards. Once you have found your cards, you can check them out. If you cannot find the video on your particular card, means I have not made them yet. So please like and subscribe so that I can continue to make more videos. Thank you. The King. You are the one force behind the Trinity. You symbolize the positive, masculine, and activating principle in humanity. You represent aggressiveness as initiative, but not combativeness. You are endowed with authority and rulership, but you are co-rulers. Without spiritual vision and advice from the Queen, your people will perish. You are the builder of the foundation and the layer of the cornerstone. You are also the master magician, transformer of ideas into realities. Kings are usually kind, sympathetic, and understanding. You know your power depends on cooperation. In whatever line you follow, you can succeed in partnerships. You always have a sense of authority, but you are seldom dominating. But if operating negatively, you can be very antagonistic and quarrelsome. You are the king. It means you have earned your crown in a past life. The positive side of the king is principles. The negative side can be fixation. Heart is the lover. It symbolizes feelings, emotions with regards to people, life, context, and the creative principle. It is the source, the beginning force of life, the heartbeat of awakened rhythm. It is the first call of love and urge for being physical. Therefore, it is also associated with passion, sex, and creation. This creative energy can be hot and wild, but it can also be unpredictable or destructive. Love also leads to devotion and sacrifice for friends, causes, or countries. They are on the path of loving and learning to love. The hearts are good at art, music, poetry, pursuit of beauty in any form. The negative side is greed, selfishness, self-indulgence, being flirtatious or promiscuous. Therefore, the heart, living man, woman, or energy can tend towards the positive, negative, or being balanced. The card of conjugal fidelity, the paternal love card, or master of the heart, for better or worse. This is the father card. If you are a man, you will probably make a great father. You are the master of love and relationships, knowingly or unknowingly. So the power can be positively used or abused. The obstacles that you meet in life is usually brought to you by others, sponsored by others. It is usually beyond your control. You don't find problems, problems find you. Because of the Mercury influence, you usually have a conflict between the brain and the heart. Confusion. Yeah, you sometimes get confused if you should use your logic or your feelings. If you travel to a foreign country, you are likely to settle there for a long time. Because you are constantly disappointed by others, deceived or betrayed, you may develop a kind of fear neurosis. So if you are weak, you may express it by trying to control or manipulate others. Some of you may need mental assurance or some kind of mental healing, especially if you are female. It is important for you to seek professional help. You must heal yourself before you can continue to bring joy to others. Love is important, but peace of mind is most desirable for you. You want security in love and you want a love to last forever, forever and ever, ever. Anger and negative thinking creates problems in your relationships. If you are a man, you may end up abusing your power, meaning you may have a harem of women around you, but not necessarily for sex. You may have a lot of women around you for you take care of them in some ways. If you are a woman, you may marry into money, maybe somebody connected to law, politics, or large organizations. You may be angry with men consciously or subconsciously. Marriageability on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 is very marriageable, 10 is totally unmarriageable. Your marriageability is a 6. You are quite marriageable, however, you may have one divorce, and after this divorce, you may choose never ever to marry again. From my experience, the marriageability is just an indication of how much you want to have a home and the stability of a home. It does not tell if you are able to maintain the marriage. For example, the marriageability of Elizabeth Taylor is a 4. She is very marriageable and has this need to want to have a stable home and security. However, as you can see from her history, there is a string of divorce and marriages. Besides marriageability, we can also see a connections with this particular person. Besides your own destiny cards, you also have your Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, and a whole lot of other planetary cards. There are also past life connections. I will list some of your cards at the end of this video. So if you want to know what sort of connections you have between you and this particular person, you can search for their birth cards by their date of birth. For example, if the person is born on January 14, their main birth card will be the King of Diamonds, and their planetary card will be the Eight of Cups. They may also have a third or fourth card. And then you check if the King of Diamonds has any present life connection with you. There can be more than one connection. There can be a Venus or double Venus, sometimes even triple Venus, which is, I think, quite rare, but yes, there is. There can be karmic connections. And then you can search for the King of Diamonds general reading to get a basic idea of this person's characteristics. King of Hearts. Your first karmic is the Two of Cups. Your second karmic is the Nine of Spades. Your Mercury is the King of Diamonds. Your Venus is the Six of Hearts. Your Mars is the Four of Cups. Your Jupiter is the Two of Diamonds. Your Saturn is the Jack of Spades. Your Uranus is the Eight of Cups. Your challenge is the Four of Spades. And your result is the Ten of Hearts. So what are all these connections about? Every card can indicate a living man or woman. It can also indicate an energy that you have or you are dealing with. You can also get the extended readings if you want to know more about your connections with these different karmics, how to deal with these challenging energies, and how to navigate around these energies. It is good to know so that you can navigate around these people or energies. For the extended readings, I will be doing the Karma cards and Pluto cards first because I find that these are more important ones. You can click on the links below to find out what are these cards about. Bear in mind that these are general readings because there may be details that I'm not able to share with you through the videos. If you would like a more detailed reading or learn more, you can check out Robert Lee Cam or myself and my partners. All the links are on the screen or below. It's an honor for me that you subscribe to our channel. Thank you very much.